Tsonga culture, it is customary for Tsonga men to participate in a traditional initiation school for circumcision, which is referred to as Ngoman or Ogo. Upon completing this rite of passage, they are officially recognized as men. Similarly, young teenage girls undergo their own initiation experience led by elderly Tsonga women known as Kumba, and those undergoing this process are referred to as Tikumba. Attendance at this initiation school is restricted to virgins, and it serves as a platform for educating them further about womanhood, guiding them in how to conduct themselves as Tikumba within the community and preparing them for eventual marriage. Welcome. This is K-Mora 17 TV, our home of documentary. My name is OK Omoga, the moralist, born and bred in Igbotaku, Ojagile. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this post, especially when you find this so interesting. Let this post go viral. Thank you. On their location, the Tsonga people are predominantly located in the southern and coastal region of Mozambique, including the provinces of Maputo, Gaza, and Mbane. While there are still Tsonga people living in various regions across Africa, including South Africa and Eswatini and Zimbabwe. Population. The Tsonga population in Mozambique numbers approximately 4,100,000. While in South Africa it exceeds 3.3 million, with around 27,000 in Eswatini and over 5,000 in Zimbabwe. On the religious practices, the Tsonga people have a diverse religious landscape. While many practice Christianity, there are also elements of traditional African religions and ancestral worship that influence their spirituality. In Tsonga belief, there exists a supreme being named Chikwembu, credited with the creation of humanity. Chikwembu, however, is not directly worshipped. The focal point of Tsonga spirituality revolves around the faith in and reverence for the spirit of deceased ancestors. Within this belief system, a distinction is made between ancestral spirits from one's own family lineage and those from other lineages. Typically, the desires and guidance of these ancestral spirits become evident through divination, especially in response of occurrences such as illness, adversity, or dreams. In each senior family's head homestay, there is a dedicated platform known as Gandzelu. This platform serves as an altar for the offering of sacrifices, typically consisting of food and beer. These offerings are made at the direction of a diviner as a means of honoring and appeasing the family's ancestral spirit in all. The Tsonga practice attire, African traditional religion, Christianity, and Islam. On their language, the Tsonga people primarily speak the Tsonga language, which is Bantu language, and is also known as Tsonga. It is an important part of their cultural identity. On their culture, in Tsonga culture, traditional practices involve Tsonga men attending an initiation school for circumcision, known as Matlala or Ngoma, marking their tradition to manhood. On the other hand, young teenage girls undergo their initiation under the guidance of elderly Tsonga women in a school known as Kumba. Those undergoing this process are referred to as Tikumba. Attendance at this initiation school is restricted to virgins, where they receive instructions on various aspects of womanhood, guidance on how to conduct themselves at Tikumba within the community, and preparation for future marriages. On sustainable agriculture and dietary traditions in rural Tsonga communities. Tsonga communities continue to rely predominantly on a subsistence-based economy. The primary economic activity in this area is agriculture, predominantly carried out by women. Married women have the right to access arable land for their crop cultivation. The harvesting process typically involves cooperation within the community. Men are responsible for land preparation, while children are tasked with guiding the crops against bears and animals. On the other hand, women play a central role in crop processing, food preparation, beer making, firewood collection, water transportation, and the maintenance of huts. The staple food of this Tsonga include corn, millet, sorghum, and other crops. Women do most of the agricultural work while men and boys look after livestock and grow cash crops. On their marriage customs and family dynamics in Tsonga culture. Individuals seeking marriage must meet certain criteria. Both the bride and the groom must have reached puberty, with some South African Tsonga communities requiring the completion of puberty rites, particularly in Mozambique. The groom is expected to have a source of income of his own. Importantly, the consent of both family groups involved is now a fundamental requirement. And a father cannot arrange a marriage without the willing consent of his child. None can withhold consent without valid reason. Marriage goods provided by the groom's father are presented to the bride's father as part of the marriage custom. Subsequently, the bride moves to live with the groom's family. Couples often choose to marry under both indigenous and civil law. Land exogamy is a common practice and multiple wives are involved. The preference is often given to the younger sister of the wife or the daughter of the wife's brother. Initially, patrilocal residence is favored, but for older sons, it tends to become less common after 3 months. The youngest brother typically remains with his parents and inherits his father's homestead. In the event of divorce, both parties negotiate the terms. Only when no agreement can be reached does the case go to a higher indigenous public court for resolution. Divorce formally ends the reciprocal support duties between the spouses. If the husband is responsible for the divorce, the wife's father retains the marriage goods. However, if the wife is the cause of the divorce, the goods are returned to her father. Following the divorce, the woman reverts to being under her father's guardianship once again. The father is addressed as Tatana. The mother is known as Mamona. In Mozambique, Tsonga communities continue to inhabit the sparse traditional homestead known as kraals, characterized by round-walled hut topped with conical thatched roofs. These circular kraals typically include central cattle byres. Each wife within the family has her own dedicated hut, while unmarried boys and girls share separate huts. Traditionally, huts were constructed using natural materials. Both maiden dwellings are now typically built using sun-dried brick or rugged iron roofs as well. However, traditional homestead layout can still be found in areas located outside of these villages. As to inheritance and household dynamics in Tsonga culture. The designation of the head of a homestead estate is focused on the primary figure. General crop property is distinguished from house property, which belongs to the individual's wife household. Typically, the eldest son of the principal's wife is the primary interior of the majority of the general crop property, which may include cattle, plows, and other assets. Smaller portions of this property are allocated to the primary heirs of the subordinate household. It is crucial to ensure that the widows and unmarried children of the deceased receive ongoing support. Regarding house property, it is ultimately intended to be inherited by the sons of the specific household, as women do not have the inheritance right in this context. Men craft both artistic and practical items, including wooden bowls, alabaches, baskets and winnowing baskets, musical instruments and mortars and pistols used for grinding mills. In the other hand, the women engage in pottery crafting, creating utilitarian items that are either traded for food products or sold to tourists. Some vendor influences are observed, and pottery pieces are increasingly adorned with store-bought paint. Grass mount, crafted primarily by women, serve as sleeping mount or sitting during the day. Tsonga women's beadwork. Why not convene on their traditional attire and dance in Tsonga cultural celebration? In numerous cultural celebrations and dance festivals that pay homage to Tsonga traditions, both male and females dress in attire deeply rooted in their culture, each with its own special meaning to the community. For example, men commonly wear traditional clothing fashioned from assorted animals and hairs, while women frequently don zabelani skirts embellished with beads and colorful adornment that enrich the dance performances with lively and rhythmic shaking motions. On Tsonga tribe of Mozambique, let's stop here. My name is Oke Omoge. I am a cultural geographer. I keep touring down the world within my closet, and I continue to bring you cultures around the world. I won't stop. Please don't stop liking, comment, and also share this post. Thank you very much. Till I come your way again. Thank you.